It was so emotional just seeing that video of when you got out and you surprised your family. And I don't know who it was of your family member, but it was just like two people just hugging each other. They weren't hugging
Yeah.
you, but they were just crying, just like, and I felt the emotion and just how much, you meant to your family and you mean to your family. So talk about that a little bit and just that
like,
moment.
Man, like, I don't know, like, it just goes back to that feeling of like, damn, that almost got taken from me forever, So like, when I was, and I surprised everybody too. I didn't tell nobody I was finna slide.
Yeah,
shit,
they were like, just like, yeah.
And I had got out a couple days before that. That was like a Saturday, and we kind of quarterbacked it with me and my other nephew and shit. So like, I think I got out like on a Tuesday or some shit, and I was at the house. I didn't expose myself. I wasn't trying to be seen. I didn't want no one to find out I was out. Because I did what I was, what I was able to cut time. I got my GED in there. I didn't go in there and waste time. If I was gonna be in that situation, I wanted to learn as much as I was able to. Like there's like, man, we'll get into that later. I want to stay on topic, but like, yeah, like that spare moment, it was just like a beautiful feeling. Like.
You felt it. You can feel it through the video. And then your goddaughter, when you surprised her too.
Oh, man,
I know. And she was, just in tears.
That won't break me right now. There we go, pinching that little nerve, you feel me? Like,
yeah.
That's my little shorty right there too, like. See, like, come on, just imagine like that being taken from you forever, like.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks, like I don't want, cause one thing I ain't a cold person, so like. I know people are gonna try to flip the whole little coin and shit, talking about like, oh, well, someone died or whatever. But like, at the end of the day, like people brought their own actions upon themselves, like.
Right.
But like, I can never like.
And it was self-defense.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure,
yeah. So it was self-defense. So
yeah. They were trying to bang me out in the beginning, but you got to go through the roller coaster, God kept bringing up factual shit on the case, and it just made it better for me, like. I had 4 DAs work my case. Like, it was crazy. Like, yeah, I was seeing shit where I was like, man, like, look, I have people, that obviously, all of us in this motherfucking room, like, got people that did time and all this other extra shit, like, and I mean, as far as profanity, we're free with that shit, right?
Yeah.
Like,
fuck yeah.
Hey, like, man, I lost my train of thought again.
No, but it's just cool to just see you living your life right now. You look like you're just so full of life and light, and that's just awesome to see, honestly, because like you said, that could make or break a person. You could have came out and just like wanted to disappear, and you could have really gotten to you. But other than like your family and your fans, what was really keeping you just sane in the situation? Did you have like some really good like cellies, just people that were just...
Oh, yeah, I did time with a gang of righteous motherfuckers,
Yeah?
Like, of course, there's a bunch of wild-ass motherfuckers in there, too, But, like, in there, you meet some people that you can learn shit from, Like,
Would
out
you say
here, everybody
lifelong
blind,
friends?
bro. Like, at least it felt like,
Okay.
like, for the majority, But in there, like, you actually rub shoulders with knowledge and shit, that I could apply to my lifestyle, like, that I could learn from. Maybe, like, like, I got OGs, like, telling me, situations and shit, like, where I'm like, man, like, they looking at me telling me, like, I got a blessing, like, they been down for double my age type shit. And then they just like, I would have never thought you made music, like, but seeing how everybody reacting when you touch down to the fucking pod and all that extra shit, like, it's like, who are you? And like, I get to conversating with you, and I figure you out. I'm like, man, like, so I said all that shit to say, like, I just feel like ever since I was young, I always felt like I could add something to this world, in a beneficial way. Like, I feel like I got a purpose, I feel like I don't want to just, everybody like likes to highlight a certain characteristic. And this is obviously my opinion, like a lot of people like to highlight certain, and it's usually one in particular, a characteristic that you do have in you. But like, me, I try to highlight as many as I can, like, because all of them is who I actually am. I don't want you to know me for just one side of me. I want you to know everything about me, like, and I don't know. I just feel like I could really carve into this world and really make a motherfucking change. You feel me?
Hey, obviously you got a purpose. I even feel like just going back to that 6-year interview that you had with Nico and just how...
Hey, shout out Nico.
Shout out Nico. It's cool to see him in all the places that he is in now,